25-minute follow along. Let's start. We start with rotational arm swing from one side to the other side. For now, I keep the head on top of the movement of the chest, which means I'm looking a bit around in space. Now I keep the head facing forward and my spine is rotating underneath, my hips are rotating underneath. Nice rotation, bending of the knees, slight bend of the knees. Soft arms. Throwing the arms from the rest of the body. Good. Now the arms swing back and forth, like that. Also very loose and relaxed. Very loose and relaxed. You see I'm going onto the heels when I rock back, when I swing the arms back. And when the arms swing forward, I'm just staying flat-footed. Although the weight is changing a bit more to the front. I feel how the kinetic energy is going from my legs through the spine into my arms. And then through the arm swing, also the kinetic energy is producing again the potential for the next wave that is coming from the legs into the spine. Okay, now I'm stepping left and right while I'm doing it. I use a certain coordination, but it doesn't actually matter so much. What matters for me is that you feel like, oh yeah, that makes sense, it's connected. The foot movement is connected with the rest of the body, like the arm movement is connected with everything else. Okay. Stand for a moment. We go away from the arm swings. We will come back to them, but we are going a bit more local now. And I want you to have this looseness in the wrist, shaking it a bit, the wrist. It's not very violent or anything like this. It's more soft, but it depends very much on how used you are to such loose, elastic movement, so I would keep it relatively soft in the beginning and not like go too much like this. Yeah. Later you might be able to go higher in intensity. And to have this elasticity, change the hand, to have this elasticity in the joints, this looseness is, I would say, equally important as the ability to produce strength. And the same we do with the foot. Feet often, or the ankles, let's say, are often relatively stiff. So try to really, be loose and have the shake that is coming from the hip and the knee. Change to the other side. Good. Okay. I'm going back to an arm swing. So now I'm going like this, crossing the arms in front, like that. And from the spine, or from the legs into the spine, there's sort of a wave coming. Boom, like that. Try to keep the arms very loose. Yeah, so move from the spine when you do it. And now change the arm that is on top. Good. Back to the feet. We are going onto the outside edges of the feet. Back and forth, and you decide how much weight you put. Yeah, I can put less weight, so I keep my weight on the other foot, or I can put my weight. You need to adjust it depending on your ability. And I'm going to the inside. The same here, that you can look how much weight do you want to put. Now I want to have the shakiness in the knee, but please be careful. Yeah? See, it's more relaxed style. It's not a kick, it's like gentle shake, gentle shake. Yeah, so I'm going into the range that I have there with the knee. Yeah, so I'm extending, but I'm extending in a soft way. And the same with the elbow. Also this soft extensions, we can do both elbows at the same time. Yeah, if you feel it's too challenging for you coordinatively, just do one and change back and forth. between the sides. Yeah, also there's this very soft shake, and you see it's not super fast. Yeah, it's not super fast. And if you tend to overextend the elbows, I would like to ask you to be even more careful. Overextending of the elbows is definitely not something I need to worry about, but many people have that. So please don't go into overextension for now. Might be something to practice in a controlled way, but yeah. Just stay safe. Okay, good. So we did this arm swing, yeah, from the bottom to the top basically, and now we change direction, like that. Change the arm that is on top. Good. We're going back to the feet. I put the feet relatively close together. And now I do a circle. Stay for a moment here in this extension. Going down on the other side. Yeah, back to through the base. Over the side. Extend. Other side. And down. Side and down. One more time, this direction. Yeah, I'm making sure I'm slow, and I'm really going through the sides here, through this bit weird position. One more time. Good. Please stand on one leg. Rotate the head. Do it in a pace where you feel, okay, that's good, I can do that. Yeah, where you don't get dizzy. If you directly get dizzy, maybe you want to just do very small movements like this and increase the range of motion through time. Because if you're not used to looking around in the world, because maybe you spend a lot of time sitting at the desk and your eyes are fixated on one point, this can feel very weird for your nervous system. Change the foot that you stand on, first calibrate. Yeah. So it seems like something that might not be such a big thing to look around in the world, but it actually is important, because how else would you move through the world if not with the help of your senses? And if you have eyes that allow you to see, then you also want to use them. Okay. Go into the squat for a moment. Squat down. You can be with the heels up. Yeah, like this, no problem. Squat with the heels down. Squat down with the heels up or heels down. And now from here, I place the hand, I can even place both hands, and I go down into the shin box. That's over here, this position. And from here, I would like you to go into a tailor sit, like that. From there, I would like you to go into this sit here, a pike sit maybe, or straight leg sit. Yeah. And then go back into the tailor sit. I think I was in front with this leg, so maybe you also remember. Then look, can you put your head down? Can you touch the floor? Boom. Go back. Go into the shin box and back into the squat. Yeah. Down on the other side. You can use both hands, yeah, to really stay safe with the knees. Shin box. Tailor sit. Pike sit. Sort of. Tailor sit. Can you put the head down? Up. Back into the shin box and up into the squat. You can use the hands for help as much as you need. And we do the same sequence again here on this side. Boom. Tailor sit. Pike. Tailor sit. Head down. Go around into the shin box. Help yourself to go back into the squat. Go down on the other side. From the shin box, go into the tailor sit. Go into the pike position, pike sit. Go back into the tailor sit. Put the head down on the floor. Bring your leg back into the shin box and go back into the squat and stand up. Again, we're standing on one leg. Now I bring the head down. Look for how far you can bring the head down, yeah, from the cervical spine, moving up here, boom, and maybe you can even move a bit forward down, and then back up, and then can you look up to the ceiling, or if you're outside, to the sky, and back down, dive a bit with the head, up, look to the ceiling, and again, use the range of motion and the speed that feels good for you, yeah, that feels alright. Back and forth. Other foot. Good. Okay, we're going back to the floor. This time we're doing it like this. You take a step forward, and then in this lunge position, you go down, you step down like this, and from here, I'm placing one hand to the floor, and I'm placing the leg, I'm putting the leg through, like this, okay? Then I go over here, I turn, and I bring this one in. Boom. Then I bring this one out, place the foot, place the hand, go back with the leg, like this, into this lunge, and from here I push back. Now I step forward, I place the hand on the ground, and I bring this leg through, the other leg over, I look back, and I bend the knee that is down, boom, and I reverse it. Place the foot, bring the hips up, push the leg through, and stand up to the back. Yeah, a bit harder than going to the front, I think, for most people. So again, the other side. Down, leg through, over, boom, and back. Yeah, so if you can already, a tiny bit more flowy. Boom, boom. And one more time on each side. Stay standing, go back on one foot. Now I would like you to tilt the head side to side like this. Tilting the head side to side. You choose the speed and the range of motion. Other side. Good. Stand again on 2 feet, and we are going again into a rotational arm swing. And this time with rotation of the foot. Look at my feet. One side to the other side. Good. Stand for a moment on your feet. Weight 50-50. Bend slightly the knees. Let the pelvis drop slightly. Keep the weight 50-50. Pull your spine gently into a long, elongated position. Gently, with the chest empty. Good, that's it.